doing, Amale?
Hi, I'm Dimeisa.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm filming a very special video. I'm very excited because I am with a guest, as you can see. And if you haven't noticed, we're gonna talk about...
my Buffy collection.
Yes!
And I have a couple other things too.
Yes! Shout out to all the Buffy fandom.
The best fandom in the world.
Truly though.
Yeah.
I believe it is.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I think so too.
It's stuck for years.
And I mean, I love the Harry Potter fandom. I really do. Sometimes I'm like conflicted, but I really like the Buffy fandom the best, I would say.
It has something special.
Yeah, it does.
How long have you been a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I'm 21 now, and I first started watching Buffy when I was 11 or 12. So about 10 years now. I ended up actually getting introduced to Buffy by my older brother. He's like 6 years older than me. And he's like, oh, you have to check the show out, it's so good. And I remember it was like during the summer we were watching it, and that whole summer we binge watched the show. Like, I'm talking about, we didn't go to sleep. We were up for like 2 days.
Do you remember, were you watching it on DVD or?
No, we were watching it on the computer. So we would torrent. Like, that was back when torrent stuff was like the thing. We would like stay up for 2 days and we wouldn't go to sleep. And we were just, I remember specifically like at the end of season 2, becoming part 1 and 2. I think that was the craziest ending to me. And I remember that like our computer was a little bit slow, and so season 3 was taking a long time to download, and I was pissed because I was like, I want to know what happened. I was so upset about that. And I remember that moment specifically. The end of season 2 was just such a big you know, it was so shocking to see Buffy leave her friends at the end of that, and then, you know, her killing Angel. So that's how I ended up getting into Buffy, and ever since then I've been a huge fan of the show. And to this day I watch it every single day. Like, I try to do 1 or 2 episodes a week if I can, because I'm watching a lot of other shows. But I still watch Buffy.
Me too, same. Why is Buffy so special to you? Because I know, because Buffy's special too, like, I feel like, yeah, it's like a special thing. So like, what's your...
Well, the thing with Buffy is that I love supernatural type of shows, and Buffy incorporates that world of supernatural and real life problems in such a good mixture. Like, a lot of people just have like a supernatural show and that's it, but Joss did a great job incorporating, you know, real life problems into supernatural situations. So right there, that's like one of the biggest things for me, because I love shows that are into supernatural type of things. But Buffy, I think that the best, definitely they did the best in incorporating real life problems. And I feel like it doesn't matter how old you are, you can relate to all of the characters, even the demons. You can relate to the demons. You can relate to them in some kind of way, and there's a person for everybody there. And Buffy was definitely one of the first, I guess, girl superheroes that influenced me. She's so strong, and the way that she is just makes me want to be a stronger person. And whenever I'm feeling down, I can always, you know, if I'm going through a bad breakup or I'm upset, one of the episodes I like to watch is I love watching Becoming Part 1 and 2 when I'm going through a bad breakup, or I like watching I Will Remember You. That's an angel. And also A Hole in the World. That's an angel. When I'm really depressed, I'll watch those episodes. So, you know, for every situation that you have in life, there's definitely a Buffy episode that already talked about that situation in a way, and you can always turn on Buffy or Angel, and, you know, it really helps me out. And she's just such a strong superhero. Yeah, and she's a really good influence too. And I think every girl needs to find out about Buffy, and it'll definitely change their life forever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Slayers! Okay. How often do you talk about Buffy in your normal daily life or reference it?
Well, every single day. Well, yeah, every single day. You know, just because I'm part of this couple of Facebook groups, and I've met a lot of people
Shout out to the Facebook group.
Yeah. So I met a lot of people, and I've become very close with a couple of people, and I've met people from other states that have come to Florida because, well, we'll talk about this later. Sarah Michelle Gellar, she came to a convention in Orlando in April. I got to meet 4 people and that I met through the group. So that was really cool. Every single day, we always talk about Buffy because that's how obsessed we are.
Right.
So every day, there's something about Buffy. There's not a day that Buffy's not talked about. Yeah, in my life anyways.
You mentioned that conventions and stuff.
Yeah.
How many actresses or actors from the cast have you met from Buffy the Vampire Slayer / Angel?
I've met 4 people from the show. The first person I met was James, and he played Spike on Buffy, and you know, that was like surreal to me because Spike is my favorite character in the whole Buffyverse. And so that was like and you know, James is very sweet. He's very talkative, which is awesome because, like, you know, I was thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna be so starstruck and I'm gonna be such a basket case weirdo. And it was actually kind of weird because my boyfriend came and he told him, oh, she's obsessed with you. She watches Buffy every day. And I was so embarrassed about him telling James that. But, you know, James is such a cool guy. And I asked him about, you know, because he tried to do his own stunts sometimes. I don't know if you guys remember the part where his hand caught on fire. That was actually James.
Yes.
That was
really?
James. Yeah, that was actually James in Lover's Walk, you know, and he's like walking out drunk and his hand catches on fire. That was him, and I asked him about that, and he's like, yeah, I tried to do my own stunts. It was not a good idea. So he's very talkative, and you know, he does a lot of conventions, so I'm sure all of you guys will get to meet him one day.
Yeah.
The second person I got to meet, and I never thought I would meet this person in a billion years, was Sarah Michelle Gellar. I met her in April. It was a Star Wars convention.
Right, that thing, yes.
Yeah, because it was their 40th anniversary, and she had a character in Star Wars Rebels, which is on Disney Channel. Her character got killed off though, but her husband Freddie also has a character on there. His character hasn't gotten killed off yet. And you know, I think, you know, she ended up going because, you know, it was the 40th year anniversary.
Right.
Sarah never does cons ever.
That's true.
She doesn't do anything. So I was like, I have to go.
Yeah.
And it was in Orlando, and I live in Florida, so it was like a 3-hour drive for me. I got to meet people from the Buffy group that lived in California. So I had 2 girls I met, Kelsey and Sierra. Hi guys.
Hey.
They flew all the way down from San Francisco, California to come meet her because they knew it was the only time they were ever gonna go meet her.
Yeah.
Whether, I mean, people that I've seen that have met her was like at a random place. Like,
yeah.
So, you know, they had to come take the opportunity. And I also met another guy, Tony. He has his own Buffy group, and he came from Portland.
Oh, okay.
And I met another girl there that we actually met in line because we were like, oh, she's Buffy, because she was wearing the Prophecy Girl outfit from season 1. We talked to her the whole convention. Sarah was really nice. I mean, she's Buffy. She was just so glowy and warm, and she was a very nice person to meet. I wasn't disappointed or anything like that.
That's good.
Like, I'm so glad that I got to meet her finally. Like, I met Buffy. So that was very, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I still can't get over it. The next day after I met her, Nicholas Brendan came to Miami at another con, so I was like, oh, let me go.
Yeah.
So I ended up meeting him, and he's a sweetheart, and he gives the best hugs. It's true.
Yeah?
All the rumors you've heard. Yeah, everybody says he gives the best hugs, so I asked him for a couple hugs. Yeah, he does give the best hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really nice meeting him. He's very down to earth. He thinks that Xander is like the most underrated character, which he kind of is. He is.
Yeah.
He loves talking about Buffy. He really loves the show in general. He was a great person to me. And then just a week ago, I got to meet Eliza, which is Faith and Buffy. She was definitely one of the top people I wanted to meet. Season 3 is my favorite season, and one of the reasons being because of her character, Faith. And I actually got to meet James again at that con. I wanted to see him because he needed to sign my poster, and just because I love meeting him. He's so awesome. So I got to meet Aleida. She is just so beautiful in person. She's perfect, and I told her I got her to sign a picture of Faith, which is my favorite picture. It's of her with the steak, and she's wearing the red shirt. So I told her like that was my favorite Faith picture, and she said it was one of the first pictures of Faith. She really took her time in talking to everybody, so it was really nice meeting her. So that's everybody I met. I'm hoping I meet Charisma in 3 months in August. She's gonna be in Orlando, so I definitely want to meet her because she's my favorite character in Angel, I would say.
Cordelia?
Yeah, Cordelia.
Yeah. Look who's here. Hey,
just like, what's going on?
For all the doggies lovers. Hi, Canela. Alright. Like, who from the ones that you haven't met?
This is my goal. I need to meet the core 4. My number 1 is meeting Allison Hannigan. I need to meet.
Yes.
I love Allison Hannigan, and just not in Buffy. Like, she's really funny in American Pie and How I Met Your Mother. I love her in that show.
Oh, yeah.
And Willow was my favorite female character on Buffy. So I want to meet the core 4. I need to meet Anthony Head.
Yes.
So those are my, like, before I die, yes. I need to meet both of them. Because now I've met Sarah and Nick, and so now I need to meet Allison and Anthony.
Giles.
Definitely. The Scooby gang.
The
OG.
The OG, yeah, the OG. Since when did you started to collect all this stuff?
I just started last year, actually, other than besides the DVDs, because I've had those for years now. Okay. But the convention that I met James at, I started looking around, and I saw this bust right here of Spike, and I was like, wow, okay, I need to get that. So here's my first piece other than the DVDs. Shortly after, there was a new Buffy group on Facebook. If you guys haven't joined it, join it. It's Buffy and Angel Collectors group. I joined that, and I started seeing all this other stuff. I'm like, oh my god, holy shit, I never knew that any of this stuff existed. Ever since I joined that group, that's when the addiction started. And you know, all the money spending.
Let's just say the number of items, approximately. How many?
Probably about 60, not including the comics because there's so many, but about 60 or so items. After I bought Spike, I ended up getting the Jackal, and I got it for a really good price on eBay, and I was like, oh my god, this knife is the greatest thing ever.
Top 5. Your top 5?
Number 1 now. I used to be the Jackal, my first one, just because you know, season 3, Faith and Buffy fighting, that's my all-time favorite fight in Buffy and Angel. I mean, it was just so iconic, and when Buffy stabbed Faith with her own knife, that was crazy. So, well, now it's my poster. I have a poster of the 20th anniversary shoot that they did with EW, and I ended up getting that signed by Sarah. She was the first person who signed it, so that was really cool. And now I have Nick signed it, and I have James, and eventually I want to have everybody that's in that poster sign it. That's the goal. Hopefully I get to get that. You know, Joss is gonna be a little hard because you know, yeah. And my second one is gonna be the Jackal. You know, I told you guys why I love that. My picture with James, that was my first picture that I ever got with any of the cast members. And my fourth one's gonna have to be my picture with Sarah, because that's just like, oh my god, I have a picture with Sarah Michelle Gellar. So my fifth has to be like my the Chosen collection, my DVDs of 1 through 7 from Buffy. Those are my top 5, I would say.
There you go. You want to be the star of the show? You want to be the star of the show? I guess.
Oh god, look.
So, yeah, you slay. Slay, Canela, slay. Well, thank you, Dimeisa, so much.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
Thank you for being on my channel. Yes, thank you too. Thank you for showing me your house and and showing me your collection. It was lovely. I love everything. Like every day, someone posts something and you're like,
yeah, I need that.
Yes.
I don't have that.
Yes. I kind of want to like start making kind of like Buffy trivias. Like
okay, trivia. Okay.
With like the Facebook people.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something. If you're interested, Let me know in the comments below and we'll start doing those Buffy trivias. If you like this video, give it a like. And,
thumbs up.
Yes, thumbs up.
If you want more videos like this, let her know in the comments.
Yes, and subscribe to my channel if you liked it. Share the video also if you know of somebody who would, another Buffy fan who would like to see this. Let me know if you have a collection too. I would love to know that.
And you live in Florida.
Yes. I hope that we can do this some other time, maybe with Harry Potter.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, Harry Potter is just, there's so many things.
Bye guys.
Bye.